So the Cool Wallet Go, it is a card-like wallet, very similar to a Tangem. There's also the EliPal X cards that are like this as well. And even the Tap Signer by CoinKite. One of the biggest problems that all of those wallets suffer from is that there's no screen on the hardware wallet itself. And therefore, you are effectively blind signing transactions. So you use an app, which is another problem with this one, is that there's only going to be one app that works for it. And then you create the transaction on there. So you have some Bitcoin held in on this, secured by the private keys that are held within here. And you try to send that Bitcoin to somebody else or to your other wallet or back to an exchange. And you are fully trusting that the app is telling you the proper information, that there is no malicious malware that has infected that app, or maybe you even downloaded the wrong one, that there's no malware that is changing out information in that transaction. And it wouldn't be as obvious as actually telling you what's going on in the transaction. It could mask that and underneath the surface, change the address that you're sending it to, even though visually it's telling you it's sending it to the right address. It could change the amount. So you could do a test transaction and it could actually sweep your wallet. And this is a problem of malicious software. But because you don't have a hardware wallet, you are 100% trusting the software wallet that is telling you the proper information, or the software companion app. So with a hardware wallet, you're going to transmit the information from the actual transaction to your hardware wallet and verify the addresses, verify the amount, the fees, and everything on the hardware wallet itself. And that is not going to lie to you. And then you're going to confirm and apply the private keys. With this, you just tap it and it applies the private keys to the transaction. You have no way of confirming that what it's telling you is true or not. Massive, massive problem. The other problem with this one is the ecosystem lock-in and mobile dependency that this has. So you're going to need to use the Cool Wallet app, and good luck trying to get this to work with any other app. And even if parts of it are open source, good luck recreating and compiling it if Cool Wallet just stops having support for their wallets. You are stuck with these cards then, and the default system of backup for these is to have multiple duplicates of these cards, and that one of them is a backup and one of them is the main one. That's another major problem, in my opinion. This does not, by default, want you to use BIP39. And if you do use BIP39, it is essentially a software wallet. Now, there's going to be people in the comments saying, no, it's not, because you can turn your phone into airplane mode and it's this actually deriving the seed phrase and it's just showing you the seed phrase, but it's showing your seed phrase on a device that has been connected to the internet that potentially has malware associated and attached to it. Maybe it's taking screenshots. You could have just all sorts of issues. And again, maybe those are tail risk scenarios and tail risk security issues, but why open yourself up to any vulnerabilities and attack surfaces that you don't need to? Nobody is forcing you to use a wallet with these vulnerabilities when there are much better options out there. Don't second guess that your Bitcoin is safe. Get a security audit through a one-on-one session with me, and join the school community, the Bitcoin Masters, to meet other Bitcoiners, grow your network, and grow your net worth.